Hi everyone, this is Latoya of Infinite Nature, and I wanted to get on really quick to talk about self care and the ways that I do self care and how it is very important for everyone to do loving things for themselves and to take time for themselves. One of the things that I have learned definitely in the last couple of years is the importance of making time for myself, the importance of doing things that I love and enjoy, and the importance of doing pampering things for myself, especially now that I'm a mother, and how it is so easy to get wrapped up in motherhood and focusing on your child and being a wife, because I am a wife, and it's just so easy to get caught up in family life or just get caught up in just your children that you can forget to do things for yourself. So one of the big things that I've focused on definitely within the last I would say year intentionally is making sure that I spend time with myself, doing simple things as far as going out and taking a walk by myself, going out in nature, grounding myself in nature. Going to therapy, believe it or not, is another form of self-care. That's one of the things that I've done. Having a life coach is another form of self-care. And one of the things that I can say about going to therapy and having a life coach is that that's another layer of holding me accountable to make sure that I am getting enough rest, making sure that I am eating, which I do definitely eat, making sure that I, spend time with myself. I always get that check-in and a level of accountability to make sure that I'm doing things for me. I'm very grateful for that. And through that time, especially within the last year, I have made more efforts to do things that I've always wanted to do, getting massages, getting yoni steams. What else have I been doing? Just being out by myself, going outside. I like going outside. It really grounds me, things of that nature. Getting back into doing things that I love and enjoy, including things with infinite nature. And as time progresses, you're going to see more things from me coming out. As a matter of fact, I have a 5-day raw vegan challenge for the spring equinox that's coming up on March 15th through the 19th, and you break your fast on the first day of spring, which is March 20th. And this is a great time to do a fast, to get prepared for the change of the seasons. We're currently in winter, and winter is a little bit more slower, it's more reflective. It's a time to meditate on how the previous seasons were, and it's a time to prepare your soil to be very fertile to plant those new seeds for the new year, because technically, really, the new year starts during the spring. Just think about it. When spring comes, everything starts to sprout up and grow. And when spring comes, it starts to get warmer. When spring comes, everybody starts to be outside more. Even and when spring comes, daylight is longer. That. So with that being said, this is a great time to do that, to reset your mind, body, and spirit. There are some people that may be curious to eat raw, and may not know where to start. Well, this is a great, way to get it going. A great way to be introduced to it, to just do it for 5 days. It's not really that it's not as complicated as I feel that a lot of us tend to do when we initially start something new, like eating raw. Because some people are like, what do you eat? It's like, well, fruit is raw, right? So it's like, salad is raw, even though some people may be like, oh boy, what about like salad, like that's so typical or whatnot. But one thing that I've learned is that most people, let's be real, do not know how to make a good salad. I'm just going to put it out there. A lot of people don't know how to make good salads without adding a whole bunch of stuff to it. And one of the things that I love about the raw vegan experience for me personally, is learning how to make a tasty salad without adding a whole bunch of extra stuff that makes the salad unhealthy again. And that's why it's important to get connected to the different different fruits, the different vegetables, the different herbs and things of that nature that you like, and putting that into a salad and making it really tasty and delicious. And that's one thing that I love about the raw vegan experience, is it really, for me personally, it connects me to the earth. I feel more grounded. I feel more connected to my feelings and emotions, and I have more of a natural high. For me personally, when I started my plant-based journey, I did not do it for weight loss, because I already was definitely super small, but I ended up losing weight unintentionally because of, when you eat raw, you're not going to be eating things like noodles, or you're not going to be, well, you can eat noodles, but not the pasta that you normally eat. You're not going to be eating a whole bunch of like raw potatoes and stuff. You're not going to be eating a whole bunch of that type of the things that do require you to cook it, for you to benefit from it. You're not going to be eating that. So it is natural to drop weight, but everybody's different. But I know for me, that's what happened. So, but now I am, when I look back on my pre-pregnancy weight while eating raw, and looking at me now, I am over 20 pounds heavier, because I have adjusted to, there's a lot of things that contributed, but also my body was able to regulate, able to balance itself out, and I became more aware of what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and things of that nature. So with that being said, it's possible to lose and gain weight on a raw vegan diet, but that's not the purpose of it. When I'm talking about the 5-day raw vegan challenge, an aspect of it is physical and what you desire from a physical standpoint, but it's also about all levels: the mind, the body, the spirit, the mental, the physical, the spiritual, the emotional. All of that is included in that, because health is holistic. And when you focus only on one area, sometimes that can be a struggle, especially when you focus on the surface physical level. That can really, some people may have the mental to be able to push through, but I find that when you look at all aspects, when you merge everything together, you're way more successful when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your when it comes to what you aspire to do on your health journey. When you focus on all areas, when you look at your belief systems from a mental standpoint, how your relationship with food, your relationship with your body, when you look at it from an emotional standpoint, are you an emotional eater? When you do eat, when you do get have like a traumatic thing happen to you, or you do have stress in your life, do you tend to eat more, or do you tend to eat less? Looking at it from that standpoint, from a spiritual aspect. You can also look at it how nature is very spiritual, and when you're eating more food of the earth, that will connect you more to the earth. There's so much more to this journey than the physical standpoint. And even I know that everybody has their thing with what vegan is, and that veganism is about the animals and things of that nature. But to me, it's way deeper than that, and that's why I don't really, I prefer the word plant-based, but I know that more people can recognize the word vegan, so that's why I use it. But that's another topic for another day. But the point I'm making is that this challenge, this experience, if you are a self-starter, if you are interested in taking, power when it comes to your health journey, if you are just curious, if you are one of those people that's like me, that like to connect the mind, the body, and the spirit to your experience of eating plant-based, then this challenge is for you. And I will be definitely sharing different things. I will be sharing recipes. I'll be sharing videos for each day. I will be sharing food demos you'll be the first to actually watch it before I share it to the public. So this is definitely something that is a beautiful experience that I would love for you to join. So you can go to the link in the bio on Instagram. You can go, or if you're on Facebook, I have it in the post. You can go to the link, or you can go to loveinfinitenature.com to sign up. So that's all that I wanted to share, the importance of of self-care, and it comes in many forms. It comes in, getting your rest, making sure you get enough rest. It comes in doing things that you love and enjoy. It's about pampering yourself also. It's also about, putting yourself first and foremost, because you can't do nothing for anyone else if you are not full. I find that I become a little bit more cranky and crabby and things of that nature when I am not doing things for myself. When I am able to do things for myself, then no one can, then I am able to be, spread the love. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's just not possible. And one thing, people can say what they want about Leos, because I'm a Leo sun, moon. I mean, not moon. I'm a Libra moon, but Leo sun, Mercury, and Mars. And one thing I will say about us Leos is that we are great when it comes to self-care. We are great when it comes to pampering and doing and indulging in things that we love and that we enjoy. But we are ruled by the heart. We are very generous. We are very generous and very loyal. So that's why when it comes to relationships, when we feel some type of way, or we feel like, I'll let you in my world, we will cut you off like it ain't nothing. So with that being said, I just feel like Leos get a bad rap, but we are great when it comes to knowing when to play and when to relax and when to chill or whatnot. So you want to learn about self-care, pay attention to the Leos in your life, the Leos that are balanced, and know that, because that's one thing about us. We may work, but we will play. So that's all that I wanted to share for now. So, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching, and you can sign up for the 5-day raw vegan challenge for the spring equinox. It's from March 15th through the 19th. And you guys have a great day. Bye.